let's talk about the hard days. Hey everybody, welcome back to Love Disabled Life. In today's video, I want to talk about when there are hard days. So my mission here on Love Disabled Life is to help promote positive disability identity. But that's not to say that I always love everything about being disabled, and that's not to say that there aren't hard days. In fact, I'm living some hard days right now. I am in the midst of a somewhat substantial medical issue, and I'm having a really hard time finding a doctor to help me figure out what's going on, basically. It's one of these situations that it's particular to my specific disability and my body, and it's not so serious that I'm like sick, but my gut is telling me there might be something more going on. So I just want to get it checked out and make sure that I'm not leaving anything diagnosed, and so I can continue to have as healthy a future as I can. I don't think that's too much to ask for. However, when I've been approaching certain clinicians about this issue, they have just been the typical, they want to fix it. They don't want to hear me. They want to talk at me, not with me. They want to make medical judgments and prescriptions without even really knowing my health history. And I think even more frustratingly, not even asking the questions about my health history. Now, I could fill up a whole video about my frustrations of what I call the medical industrial complex. I think there's huge gaps in our care system for disabled people, and really it's just not set up for patient-centered care. And how does that make me feel? Well, it makes me feel frustrated, sad, isolated, alone, scared. I'm sure many of you watching can relate. When Dr. B prescribes the same treatment that Dr. A prescribed that made you sick, and you're like, no, I don't really want to do that again, and then you get looked at like you're being difficult. I'm just really tired of not having my lived experience be acknowledged. So yeah, I'm having some hard days. But even on my hard days, I know that it's not me. I know that the things that I run into, the ableism, discrimination, the prejudice, those are all external things. The world is the problem, not me. And I just have to keep reminding myself of that. It doesn't make it easier. It doesn't, wipe away all those frustrations. But at least I know at the end of the day that I really still have a strong sense of self-love, and that I know I'm doing the best I can. And when I say it's the world and not me, that doesn't absolve me of responsibility, right? I do take ownership and agency in the choices I make for my life, the things I decide to do, the things I don't decide to do, the advice I decide to take, the advice I don't take. Those are on me. But I just want to be able to show up at the start line, having confidence that I'm being allowed to make those decisions with the full breadth of knowledge and opportunity and capability that anyone else would get. So yeah, there definitely are hard days with being disabled. And my intention is never on this channel to be promoting some type of toxic positivity or negating of people's feelings and struggles and frustrations. I think that those feelings are totally appropriate and understandable and sometimes needed, and that's okay. And all the things that make days hard, I choose, however, to know that those things are actually making me stronger. They are reminding me of all the good things I have in my life. They remind me of the strength and confidence and capabilities that I do have. They also remind me of the people who do listen, of the support structures I do have, and then I use those resources to really help me get to the place I need to be. And more often than not, based on my life experience to this point, that's worked. You just simply can't give up. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope this video has maybe given you some sense of encouragement, or at least made you feel not so alone. You definitely are not alone. And I think too that you're probably doing better than you think you are, or at least the best you can. Because like I always say, you may not love every day, but you should still love who's living it. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.